Going on? Good evening, y'all. Man, it is hot, bro. It is. It's down to 79. It was in the hundreds before here in Los Angeles. Man. Oh my gosh, bro. Got the AC unit on. Not even central AC. Got the AC unit on, and that thing is working like overtime, bro. Wow, it's 75 in here, 79 outside. It's actually kind of humid. It's not as dry as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be dry heat. Oh, man. But yes, it's one of those things where it's the heat's, last hurrah going down swinging, bro. Hope everybody's doing well. 3-day weekend here. Give me 1 second. All right. We streamed a long time last night, bro. We streamed for 5 hours, 58 minutes. I'm looking at like how long my streams usually go. They're usually in the 2 hour, a little over 2 hour, just under 2 hour range. Man. Supposedly it's good. Tomorrow's gonna go back to like not as hot of temperatures. So the high tomorrow is supposed to be 89 degrees in LA. Yeah. Yeah, today the high was... It was 104, kept changing. When I woke up, it was like, oh, it was going to be 90-something was the high. Then by the time it got to like 10 or 11, it was like, oh, the new high is going to be 100-something. So it looks like the high today was 101. My goodness, bro. For Los Angeles... That is like unheard of. That's unheard of. That kind of heat's unheard of in LA. Tomorrow the high is 88. Okay, that's bearable. That's a bearable heat to me. Then it looks like okay. Throughout the week it's gonna be like slowly descending back to normal, like summer temperatures. Monday's 88, Tuesday 83 is the high, Wednesday 84 is the high, Thursday's 84. Friday's 86, Saturday's 80. Next Sunday, 79 is going to be the high. Yeah, dude, with the these AC units, the hotter it is outside, man, the harder it is for this thing to keep up and keep like the apartment apartment cool. So like it does really well when the high temperature is not as like high. It's like in the 80s or something like that. But yeah. It's just been so hot it can't even keep up. Okay. So yeah, what we got going on tonight? Let's check Google Sheets. See what we got. Okay, so last night we beat Mario's Bombs Away in the Mario franchise. Okay. Next game is Donkey Kong Jr. Math. So that one's ordered up on eBay. Pretty cheap. Waiting for that to get in. Once it gets in, we're gonna play through that. Now I did look. It looks like Lifeboat is on the Game & Watch Gallery 4, which is the same game we played with Mario's Bombs Away, but we've got to unlock. We got to unlock Lifeboat. We can't just play it, so we got to keep grinding these Mario games just to unlock this. So there's no. I don't think we're playing any Mario games tonight. I think on the agenda. I think maybe tonight what I might do is do Call of Duty 2, right? I think that's where we're at on the PC. Yeah, we're going to continue our Call of Duty playthrough and play number 2. Hold on, actually, let me install it real quick. Let me install it real quick on Steam, my goodness. Yep, we need to install it. Jeez. There we go. Properties. We can uninstall the OG Call of Duty. Oh yeah, we're not gonna play it. And then Unite Offensive. Update. Manage. Uninstall that one. Let's see. So the beginning of the stream, let's see if we have any content review stuff going on. Nothing submitted for stream to watch, which is alright. And you know what? Let's Nathan Esser, what's going on, bro? Good evening. How are you? Let's open up with maybe watching a Metal Jesus Rocks. My gaming history, yeah, let's watch this video.
Hey, business owners, stop overpaying for internet and phone. Switch to Spectrum Business and get 600 megabit per second
Not much
internet
taking a night
for
walk.
only $49.99
Cool,
a
man.
month, plus
Yeah,
phone
it's
for
starting to cool down, huh? It was hot today, wasn't it?
Hello, this is the Metal Jesus, and today I want to talk about my gaming history. A bunch of people on YouTube have been posting these lately, and it's kind of fun to do. To sort of talk about, you know, how I became a gamer. Mine might be a little bit different than some, simply because I actually worked in the game industry for a little while. I used to work for a company called Sierra Online in Bellevue, Washington.
Oh, yeah. Remember them.
And I'll talk a little bit about that.
From the 90s.
As of the taping of this, I'm 39 years old, which means that for my generation, we basically got our start with the mighty Atari 2600 back in, you know, the very early 80s. Actually, we got started with the Atari 2600 and arcades. I used to go to an arcade with stand-up machines and quarters all the time. That's where I found, you know, all the arcade classics.
How was church
like
earlier
Pac-Man,
today, dude?
Dig Dug. I really
Was
love
the
Spy
AC
Hunter
able to keep the
and some of
chapel
top-down
cool?
shooters, as I've covered in another.
My niece is coming over
these
tomorrow.
videos.
Oh, sweet, man.
And then I find it kind of interesting because a lot of people in the media covering that at the time talk about sort of the big video game crash of the 1984 or whenever that was. And as a young gamer, I didn't really feel that actually. For me, nothing stopped. As a matter of fact, what happened was is instead of focusing really on the home console, actually I moved over to computers and kept right on playing games. Nothing slowed down for me. As a matter of fact, what was really exciting at the time, and which was different than console gaming, was simply the depth of games that came out on a computer. As I was getting a little bit older, I was really into sort of games that had a little bit more depth. Games, you know, like I've covered Portal on the Commodore 64. I absolutely, you know, was blown away by games like Ghostbusters at the time because it had speech. I mean, it actually spoke to you, you know, in the credits. It was really cool.
Nice.
I really liked Infocom text adventures like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and things like that. So anyways, and Planetfall was another great game I absolutely love. I also really fell in love with simulators like Gunship. But that all happened, graduated from high school, and then I needed to find a job. And I was working in a bar, and that was going okay, making some good cash, but I really wanted to move into the game industry, and so I basically answered an ad in the paper for a company called Sierra Online, which I was vaguely familiar with. They made, at the time, they were the king of adventure games. They made King's Quest, Leisure Suit Larry, Police Quest. They made Space Quest. All these sort of, graphic adventure games. And I
what in the heck was that?
got a job there. And basically was working originally in their accounts receivable department and doing accounting, but I would take any job I could get. And within a year, moved over to their tech support department. And that's really where sort of I got a lot of technical skills. And it was the height of Sierra. At the time, they had bought a gaming company called Dynamics. And one of the things that they moved into was arcade and simulation games. So for instance, I loved supporting and playing games like Aces Over Europe. They had Aces of the Deep, which was a sub game. Dynamics had some racing games, which were really fun. And then one day, one of the game developers contacted me and saw that I had long hair and looked like a rocker dude, and he said, "Hey, do you want to star in a game?" And I was like, "That sounds pretty cool. What do I need to do?" He's like, "All I need you to do is play guitar and act like a rock star." And I'm like, "I can do that."
Yeah.
So that game was Shivers 2. This is the strategy guide for it. Shivers 2 was was one of Sierra's answers to the game at the time, which was Myst. So it was on CD. The CD format was starting to take over. A lot of gaming companies were starting to do full motion video at the time and sort of experimenting with that. This was Sierra's attempt at sort of mixing the traditional kind of adventure game with full motion video. And so I actually play the lead guitarist in this game. And you see me, basically we went out to Eastern Washington, shot a bunch of footage of us acting kind of like Soundgarden at the time, hanging out with the band, playing some music and stuff. And so this is part of my gaming history, which I'm pretty proud of, and a lot of people still love this game to this day. I find it incredibly hard to play, to be honest with you, just because I get stuck all the time. Another game that I loved at the time was the original Mech Warrior. This is the original by Activision, and
Mech Warrior
at that time, I really became a PC gamer, working at Sierra, supporting games, really understanding how games work on a PC, moving from DOS to Windows, creating boot disks, because at the time memory was so rare that you would fight over the conventional memory and what games had to use at the time. There was also high memory and things like that, and so it was all about sort of resource management. I just want to highlight some of the games that I sort of loved at the time. Ultima 4, Quest for the Avatar.
Heard of it.
One of the all-time great classic RPGs. This is the Atari 400 version, which actually I own this simply because a friend of mine gave it to me, but it's pretty cool. It has maps and it has actually the little Ankh in here. A game I absolutely used to love back in the day on the PC was an original, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Curse of the Azure Bonds. Also, Pool of Radiance was another great title at the time. While working at Sierra, they started working with Blizzard, and Diablo and Diablo 2 came out, and I ended up getting this sort of the ultimate Diablo 2 experience box set, which has a DVD and books in here. It has a D&D rule set. I mean, it's pretty cool, pretty crazy. Then also just some games from the times I used to support at Sierra. This is Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within, another actually a lot of people consider this to be one of the best uses of full motion video at the time, simply because it seems to fit in there and it's not awkward, and you don't, it's still, I have to be honest with you, the reason why I'm kind of struggling with it is because it's still kind of that sort of gameplay where you click, you watch a guy walk, you click on a bowl, he bends over and grabs the bowl. It is what it is. At the time, this was the biggie. This is the Phantasmagoria. Was one of the big sort of crossover games that Sierra and a bunch of people were just waiting for. It's funny to me when people complain about, games come on, the Xbox 360 version of Mass Effect 2 came on two DVDs. Oh my God. Yeah, Back in the day, Phantasmagoria 7. And you'd have to pop these out, and it was pretty funny at the time. But it's because all the full motion video just couldn't hold in the format of the day. And then basically at that point, I got, at the end of the 90s, I got really sick of gaming on a Windows computer, simply because at the time you'd struggle with drivers, video drivers and sound drivers, and Windows itself wasn't exactly sort of stable, and resource management on computers at the time was brutal. You'd have to close everything that was running at the time just to simply get a decent frame rate. And so I remember kind of falling out of love of PC gaming at the time, and a friend of mine from Sierra had bought a PlayStation 2. I had sort of skipped over the PlayStation 1 generation. I'm still gaming on the PC at the time. Anyways, he had a PlayStation 2. I went over to his house, and I was like, I'll check it out, And he had a game called SSX, which was a snowboarding game, which I hope to cover in the future, because it blew me away. It was awesome. It was easy to play. There was depth to it. The graphics were great. And I really slowly started moving into console gaming again at that time, simply because the hardware was really able to catch up and do 3D very well. So it was very comparable with the PC at the time, and frankly there was just no setup. You plug these things in, you plug in a controller, and you just go, because that's what it's about. I don't want to have to configure stuff. It's cheap. I don't want to have to spend $2,000 in a gaming rig, that sort of stuff. And I've been sort of a console gamer ever since. Now I also understand that PC gaming has come a long ways, and Windows is certainly way better than it was back then. But my preference is that consoles are easy, and that's what I want. I want to play games. I don't want to mess with stuff, So, anyways, it's a little bit of my history. It's ironic that now I'm starting to go back, and if you watch my Man Cave tour, you'll find out that I've got a bunch of consoles now that I didn't own at the time, and so it's kind of exciting that I didn't own the Dreamcast at the time. I didn't own the GameCube or the N64 or all that stuff, and so that's all brand new to me, and I have a new appreciation for it. And it's funny, I used to make fun of Nintendo and being kiddie games, and now actually I like a lot of the stuff that they do. I appreciate it for what it is and their pure gameplay aspect of it. And so, anyways, this is the Metal Jesus. I hope you enjoyed a little history of my gaming, and thanks for watching.
Very cool. What was your first console, Nate? Mine was technically the Atari. The only issue is I was too young to enjoy it.
Hey, what that is you got? What kind of gun it
You never
is?
seen this before, Black Rambo?
I ain't never seen nothing like that. Looking like a whole peacock up in here, girl. God. What is it? What is it called?
SAR USA K12 Sport X.
SAR USA. Oh, man. This look perfect in my collection. I never seen this. Oh, it's light. What is double stack? A single stack?
Yep, double stack.
Double stack. Stop lying.
17.
Pop it. Grab the mat. Grab the mat. Show me.
17.
Dang.
Right here.
Oh, man. It's light, y'all. Oh, I'm loving this. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out, man.
That's
What's the Instagram?
SAR USA Official.
SAR USA Official, man. Look, I'm out to Adam, man. Y'all make sure. This guy.
I'm going to ask you for 6%.
Let's watch one more by Angry. By still ask her Angry Video Game Nerds. Hold on. Oldest. Let's do the Karate Kid one.
This game is ass. Fuck. Fuck! Die! You try to help me now, man? Well, let me be honest with you about this one. Ooh boy, I hate
this game. I mean, it makes me want to kill myself. Now, the only comforting thing to know is that everybody seems to share my frustration. Karate Kid is a game that has haunted many of our childhoods. I mean, everybody has the same story. I love the movie, so I got the Nintendo game, and I couldn't stand it. Yet I had to keep on playing it because I had to beat it. So, what is it about this game that's drawn so many unfortunate kids to turn into bitter adults, reminiscing on their angry childhood, screaming at the TV, throwing the controllers? I mean, anybody who has beaten this incredibly hard piece of shit will not have any sense of satisfaction, but rather regrets, because it is a complete waste of fucking time. I mean, it's like coming out of a brutal fight, being the winner, but achieving nothing for all your troubles, but some bloody bruises and broken bones. It's just not worth it. The biggest problem is that the control is so awkward. You have to press up to jump, which doesn't really help because you can only go straight up in the air.
I've never liked games
you gotta
where
be
you press
like
up to
absolutely
jump. That's
still.
like
And if you
Super
touch an
Smash
enemy,
Bros.
you fly in the opposite direction. You can't get close enough to really attack anybody.
I guess it might make sense in certain
You die
games,
in every
you know?
pit, and it's so easy to fall into them. So every time you get hit near a pit, you're basically dead. Level 1 is ridiculously easy. You just fight one-on-one and then you kick the shit out of everybody, and there you go, you win. You do it again and again. Now level 2 is where we get to the side-scrolling gameplay. It's almost a rip-off of Kung Fu, but much worse. Every once in a while there's these stupid bonus stages which are next to impossible. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that it would be easier to do this in real life. Now, when you get to level 3, there's a typhoon, so the wind keeps pushing you back. And if that's not enough, there's these twigs and birds flying through the air.
Yeah, that was
Every
like
possible
Atari.
projectile hurts you and makes you fly back. And there's pits everywhere.
It was like given to my dad by like a friend or something, but my
I
brother
hate
were
this
too
game,
young.
but why
to
am I
play
playing it?
Atari games,
Well,
like, in the
that's the
early
question
90s.
everyone has
Just
asked
didn't know-
themselves,
understand
and they
why
all
not.
have the same reason.
But
Because you're
technically our
angry
first
and you want to
console that
win.
we, like,
You want to beat the Nintendo, but the
actually
cold
played
fact is that nobody cares
was
but
Sega
you.
Saturn.
Then you get to level 4, and holy shit is it hard.
Our second console was
You can't get near anybody to attack them, and they all have these long spears that make you fly
Hey,
back.
did you ever play Angry Birds on the iPhone? The original Angry Birds?
You can sometimes hit people when you're walking uphill, but when you're going down, you can't really attack low enough to hit them. They're all basically just bullying up on you, and they just knock you all around, and there's nothing you can do. And guess what? That's the last level, and if you are expecting some big ending to be worth all your trouble, well, you're wrong. The only thing that happens at the end is that Mr. Miyagi winks. What a piece of shit. I mean, I guess they decided because the game's only 4 levels long, it better be the hardest 4 levels ever. Well, how about this? How about if I made a game where there's just this one cliff you have to jump over, and it's like nearly impossible. But if you do it, you win the game, and that's it.
I deleted it.
I mean, what the hell were they thinking
I didn't
with this
offload,
piece
I
of
actually
shit?
deleted it. Then I tried to reinstall
What the
it again,
hell?
and it wasn't
now,
in my purchases.
if you're a serious Nintendo
Apparently
collector,
they deleted
do yourself
the
a
original
favor,
Angry
don't get
Birds
this game
from
because it's not worth it.
the App
I mean, it's
Store.
made many lives
And I'm pretty
miserable.
sure I
and,
paid
you know, if
for
you
it
see it
back
on
in
sale for
2010.
$1, just stay away. Don't even touch it.
The end. Let's see. Angry Birds. Let's see something. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna post something in Discord, a link. Here, let's pull up what you got in TikTok, Nate.
Rise and shine, cowboy. Come on, cowboy. You know you don't have to pretend. You know you can talk to me, right? After all, I'm your old pal, Sid Phillips. You know what's really crazy? Same-day delivery. I ordered these this morning. Supposedly they could cut through a mattress. You don't mind if I try them out on you? Just tell me when to stop. 3, 2, 1. Don't like these, huh? That's fine. I've got more. Maybe you'll like this. Well, aren't you gonna say hello? No? Ooh, that's cold. What about you? Any last words?
Never give up. Never surrender.
So brave. Leave him alone. You sick son of a bitch. I knew it. Just let him go. You're right. Let's focus on you. First, you're gonna answer some questions. I actually have a question for you, Sid. Oh, really? And what might that be? Did you really think only your toys were alive? Huh? What? There's just no way this is possible. Oh, it's possible, Sid. Anything is possible with your imagination. The video. Someone will see that video.
Video deleted.
Stupid phone. Never works. Why don't you work? Just work.
Oh.
Come on, you stupid phone. Let's go.
I told you before to play nice, but you didn't listen.
So first I played NES, then Genesis, PC, N64, Game Boy Color, PS1, GameCube, PS2, PS3, DS, Wii U, mobile, and Switch. On a Dreamcast between Wii and 3DS. Let's see. Trying to play Angry Birds again, man. I paid full price for that, and they took it off the store, and now they have it as like Rovio Classics. Angry Birds was like my favorite iOS game, man. They want money, yeah. Well, so here's the messed up thing. So I have the app, I own it, and I just offloaded it, you know? I offloaded it, and then I reinstalled it, and then I was like, oh, well, I kind of want to like start all the data over so I can start from scratch. So I deleted it. And then I go to my purchases to try and reinstall it, and it's not in my purchases. Now, I know for a fact that when you delete apps, and I'm not talking about offloading, when you delete apps, they go back, you know, into your purchases and you can reinstall them. But this time when I deleted it, it actually, I can't find it. Can't figure out Temple Run. Oh, yes, I remember Temple Run, dude. That's an OG. Trying to install this Angry Birds download on the PC. It's not working though. Anyways, let's check something out on Steam. Call of Duty 2. Go ahead and run this. Options. So what we did was delist the app and release it under the Classics brand. Yeah, and here's the thing. It's not free. It would have been one thing if they, like, re-released it, like, under a different name, but, like... Because they did that with Plants vs. Zombies. So Plants vs. Zombies used to be a paid game, and then they, like, changed it to it's, like, free-to-play with, like, ads. So, like, they changed the game, right? They, like, actually just made it, like, a free-to-play game. So when you would go back to play it, it's, like... You would like still see it install, like, you know, tap the cloud install thing. Except this time, yeah, they re-released it as like Rovio Classics Angry Birds AB, and it says 99 cents, and it's like, yes, 99 cents is nothing, but it's the premise. It's the premise. It's the premise. They did the same thing with Sonic when it came down to Sonic Origins. What did they do? Isn't Sonic Origins a new game? Like, the issue is that I actually owned Angry Birds, and then I delete it. They take it off the purchase, like, apps that, like, I purchased, and I can't find it in there. And so, like, I go back to the App Store to see if I can try to find it and, like, reinstall it, but it's, like, rebranded as Angry Birds... Rovio Classics Angry Birds, and it says 99 cents. There's not an install icon, even though I bought the game. So I just deleted the game, and now I can't get it back, even though I paid full price in 2010. So, like, again, it's like I could pay 99 cents to play it again and have it installed, but it's the premise that I paid for it. Delisted 1, 2, and CD on Steam, and they expect you to get Origins. Oh, okay. But if you own it and uninstall it, you know, it's one of those things that, like, you can still get it back. The difference with Angry Birds is that I uninstalled it, I deleted it off the iPhone, and now I can't find it again. Like, Steam, it's one of those things where if you uninstall a game, it stays in your library. It's just grayed out, you know? And you can always install it. Yeah, but yes, it actually did work this time, Kevin. Hey, we're talking about this annoying thing that Rovio did, apparently, a couple of years ago. I just found out about it, but... I was trying to play Angry Birds, the original one, and I reinstalled it, like, a bit ago, but I, like, offloaded it, right? Then, recently, I installed it again. And then I was like, well, I want to start over, at the beginning of the levels, and we're not talking the remake or the remaster, we're talking about the original one I bought in 2010, right? So I go to delete app, right? And you know the thing is that whether you do offload or you delete app, you can go to your purchases under the App Store and then go find, like, even if you can't find it, like, on the App Store, you can go to your purchases and see them, right? And I went to my purchases and I can't even see Angry Birds anymore. So then I go to, like, search under the actual store and Angry Birds is not on there. But what I find is Rovio Classics :AB for Angry Birds. So I delete the app that I paid full price for in 2010, and I can't. And I purchased it, right? So I can't even go to my purchases to reinstall it, and they don't even have it on the search anymore in the App Store. So, and again, I was just telling Nate that, like, it's 99 cents to play the Classics version, right? Which is the same game that just rebranded it, but I'm not gonna spend 99 cents. It's the premise. It's like I own the game. Like, even if they delisted it, it should never be, like, taken off of, like, my purchases. Yep, that's the potential drawback you run into the cloud gaming. The developer decides to retire the game, they can make it disappear. Isn't that so annoying? It's like, bro, it didn't even, they didn't even just like delist it. It was like, it was no longer in my purchases. Isn't that upsetting? The game was just on my phone. If I'd known that, if I rewind 30 minutes ago, I would have never deleted it. Isn't that upsetting? I like just deleted it while we were watching a video live on stream and I couldn't find it. I'm upset, you know. It's like one of those things where it's like, what the frick, bro? It's like, and so yeah, they relaunched it as Classics, Rovio Classics, right? And it's like, well, if I purchased the game, like, why isn't it like why isn't there a cloud icon next to that? Like, why do I have to re-buy the game? I mean, that is the terms and conditions of the App Store. So, under terms and conditions, if you delete the app, like, they have the potential to not even have the app in your purchases, right? You know, because like most apps right now, if you offload it into the cloud or just delete off your phone, you'll go back and you'll find it under, you know, your purchases. But like, it wasn't even on purchases and not even listed, right? Now, here's where the weird thing comes down to it, right? Is that like, you know, with Plants vs. Zombies, that game was originally, you had to pay for it, but now it's free to play, right? So it's kind of one of those annoying things where it's like, you're like, whoa, like in 2011, 2012, like I had to pay full price for this when it came out, but now they made it free to play, right? So they like changed the game and slightly changed the title, you know? But it's the same game. They have Angry Birds Rovio Classics, which is the same game I just deleted, but it's just a different name. So I would think that like there would be a cloud icon to like their re-release or relisting of the game, but it's relisted under Classics. So it's like that's so stupid. But yes, I agree. It's like that's the issue with like I mean, not even cloud gaming, right? We're talking digital purchases, like for example, like Steam. Even me playing games on Steam, if Steam the company were to ever go under, and I had games that I didn't have currently installed, right? Which I have a lot currently not installed, right? They're just offloaded. Like all those games will disappear. So yeah, I agree. That's the issue of going a digital only future with gaming, is that like if a company goes under and they like shut down all their servers, I can't like re-download those games. Isn't that annoying? This is exactly why I either try to own a physical edition on a console like the Switch or just flat out download it on a hard drive. Yeah, same here. I've actually been looking into buying physical but like digital code versions. So like nowadays you can buy a physical game. It comes with like a redemption code. Versus just buying it through the app, right? Like you can download the game and yeah. Buy a code. Like you buy it physically and it shows up at your house and there's a code. That's what I did with Battlefield 2042. But other than that, yeah, that's upsetting, right? I wanted to play it. I actually kind of wanted to play it on stream. But now I gotta buy the Rovio Classics. Anyways, how's your night going, Kevin? Okay, good. Why is secure from no shadows? Yes. Okay, good thing about this game, I don't have to go into the console and like manually change the resolution. So with Call of Duty and Call of Duty United Offensive, there is no widescreen aspect ratio resolutions. It's all standard, right? What is it? 4x6, right? 4x6 is standard, right? I'm blanking out. 16:9, yeah. So 4x6 or no, 4x3, 4x3, 4x6. The 4x3 video resolutions are not. Or that's all your options are for Call of Duty and Call of Duty Defensive. So it looks like with again. Call of Duty 2, it's like it's built in, which is nice. I don't want to go into the console and like start like manually changing everything, man. Here, can I do 5K? Yeah, there we go. You know, let's try 5K. Let's try playing the game at 5K. My night is going just dandy. Thank you. Did you have dinner yet? All right. No journey yet. Had a late launch. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's just wait and see how you feel, right? Just wait and see how you feel a little later, okay? You've been staying cool, Kevin. It hit the hundreds here, man. In Torrance. I got you, soldier. Been hiding inside all day with the AC on. Yeah, same here. We had all the blinds shut, AC blasting. Barely keeping up, dude. Barely keeping up. This is a really long intro, isn't it? How's that night walk going, Nate Esser? How far are you gonna walk tonight? Call of Duty 2. Okay. Hold on, I'm just changing some settings here. Just finished. Nice. How far did you walk? Options. It's because we played through it last year. That's why it's mission select.
1939. The armies of Nazi Germany begin their conquest of Europe. First of all is Poland, then Denmark, Norway, France,
The military
Belgium,
channel.
Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Now the year is 1941. With an army over 7 million strong,
The
Nazi war machine turns to the east and begins
electricity,
the invasion of the Soviet Union.
wiring in this apartment is so janky, man.
They advance quickly,
You know when we have the AC
relentlessly
running
through the Soviet defenses
and like fans
and arrive
running,
at the capital
and then
city
try
of
to use the
Moscow
microwave, it
in
like
under 4 months.
it like turns the
Desperately
breaker
short
off.
of reinforcements, the Soviet
So it's like
defense
turn
of
the AC
Moscow
off, just use the
now falls to
microwave when it's
thousands of
running.
raw recruits
Such
who
a
must hold
janky
out
like
against the well-trained
setup.
German forces in the freezing
mile.
cold
Nice.
of the Russian winter.
December 16th, 1941, 2200 hours, Moscow, snowing, negative 15 degrees Celsius. Hey, that sounds good right now. In a few hours, I will join my comrades in the defense of Moscow. The Germans have closed to within a few kilometers, and many citizens, including most of my relatives, have been killed by German artillery. Although I have never held a rifle, I'm ready to learn what I must, and to do my duty to protect our motherland against the fascists. Private Vasily Kozlov, 13th Guards Rifle Division.
Welcome to basic training, comrades. If you wish to survive, you will do exactly as I say. Now, walk over to that table and pick up those weapons. You will have to move faster than that, comrade. You will need a real weapon if you wish to kill the fascists. Look at your compass. The star on the compass shows the location of your current objective. Now, go to the storeroom and get a pistol and a rifle. Move!
The weapons are on the table, comrade. Good. Now go back and report to the commissar.
Okay, so we got this game running at 5K resolution.
Very good, comrade. Always remember to use the star on your compass to reach your current objective. Okay, Vasily. Let us see how good your aim is. Aim for one of those 2 teddy bears. Good, now fire. Good, now fire at the other one. Pistols and submachine guns might be good for short range, comrade. But for long range targets, a rifle is better. Step up to the shooting range. Ready, comrades? Shoot those bottles and plates. Imagine that they are the enemy. Aim down your sights, Vasily. You will be much more accurate that way. Very good, comrade. Not bad, not bad. That's enough, Vasily. Now, let's see how well you can do under pressure. You have 15 seconds to shoot the helmets. Ready? Go! Good, comrade. Now come over here and bash this mannequin with your rifle. That's enough, comrades. Come over here and pick up a grenade.
These are potatoes, Comrade Commissar. Why are we using potatoes instead of real grenades?
Because real grenades are valuable. In fact, they are worth a lot more than you are.
Oh, of
Hear
course,
that?
Comrade Commissar.
Potatoes are
My
worth
mistake.
more than
Now
your
throw a
lives.
potato into each of those marked target areas. Good throw. Not bad, not bad. Good throw.
Comrade Commissar! Commissar! We've got a prisoner. Come take a look.
Vasily, come with me.
Halt! Hören Sie auf! Bitte töten Sie mich nicht! Unsere Truppen...
Comrade Commissar, he says the enemy is moving behind our lines to the southeast, and they are supported by half trucks and mobile artillery. Sir, there's a German attack forming to the southeast. It looks serious.
Listen, comrades. There is an armory to the east in the basement of a house. Go there and load up on ammunition and supplies. I will stay and take care of our guest. Remember what you have learned. Good luck.
Enemy infantry!
Oh shoot!
Let's go! The trench is too narrow! Single file! Vasily fire! You follow! Keep the wall position! We're going to take out some panzer rifles, comrades. Grab a submachine gun and make sure you reload it first. Always make sure you have a full magazine before you go into battle. Let's go, comrades! Up the ladder! Vasily, wait! Don't run out there! Throw a smoke grenade first to conceal our movement! Wait! Wait for the smoke to fill! Hold your positions, comrades! Just a bit more!
And the graphics are definitely a step up from Finest Hour, United Offensive, and the OG quality. My goodness. It's way better.
It's the fascists! Over by the hopper! Up front! He's down!
Yuri! Cover!
Find some cover! Enemy infantry! Over by the truck! Over to the south! Hilfe, wurde getroffen! Feuer! Enemy infantry! Near those boxes! Kill those fascists! Fire in the hole!
Wow, take car 98.
That's the Panzerwerfer! We need to find a way around this gate!
Kommunisten! Enemy infantry! On the first floor! Right side!
Alexei! Take cover against that smashed wall! On am Boden! Germans! Up to the second floor! Put them down! Got him!
Enemy infantry! Up on the second floor! Got them down!
Kommunisten!
Sowjetische Truppen! Nehmen den Kisten! Enemy infantry! Near the Sternberg!
Lurk, thank you for Lurk, Kevin. Thank you for hanging out.
Alexei, stick with me! Vasily!
Thank you for the support. Taking your time to be here, Kevin.
It's the Germans! Near those boxes! On our left flank! Vasily! Destroy the Panzerwerfer! I thought we were in training.
There is no better training, comrade, than fighting to survive.
All right. December 2nd, 1942. 10:25 hours. Stalingrad snowing -20 degrees Celsius. Okay, 5 degrees colder. Today we have been ordered to reinforce positions north of Solania. Solania? I don't know what that is. So after the EA, is that a C? Street, my unit has taken heavy losses since we arrived at Stalingrad in September. Many were killed during the crossing of the Volga River. Before they even had a chance to set foot in the city, I may have lost count of how many Germans I have killed so far, but I am certain it is not nearly enough.
Comrades of the great Soviet Union, we have nothing against the common Soviet soldier. It is your leaders we are fighting, who send you into battles you cannot win. Can you truly trust your own commanders, who shoot you for taking cover or falling back in retreat? The German army is not your enemy. Surrender, and you will be treated with compassion and respect.
Yeah, right.
Brave soldiers of the Soviet Union, the Third Reich,
Am Boden!
it is your leader, Stalin, who wishes to fight for all for everyone's benefit. Does that man deserve your loyalty?
Enemy infantry! By the low wall! Cover! Cover! Guys, Fritz! We'll throw you out in the spring! Enemy infantry! Forward to the west! Achtung, werft eine Granate! Enemy infantry! By the low wall! Up front! Potato masher! Run! Fascists! Ground floor! Right side! I got one! I got one! Enemy infantry! On the first floor! Open fire! Yakov! Find some cover along the low wall! Enemy down! Germans! Ground floor! Kill those fascists! Enemy infantry! First floor! Left side! Flasher! It's the fascists! On the first floor! Open fire! Kill him!
Oops, wrong grenade.
Er braucht Hilfe! Enemy infantry! On the first floor! Right side! Alexei, stick with me! I will be right behind you, Tavarish!
Comrades of the great Soviet Union, we have nothing against the common Soviet soldier. It is your leaders we are fighting, who send you into battles you cannot win. Can you truly trust your own commanders, who shoot you for taking cover or falling back in retreat? The German army is not your enemy. Surrender, and you will be treated with compassion and
It's about
respect.
damn time you showed up!
Yeah, I don't
This way,
believe it.
comrades!
Brave soldiers of the Soviet Union, the Third Reich has no grudge with the common Soviet citizen. It is your false leader Stalin who wishes to fight.
Take some above! Get down! The Germans are massing for counterattack! Prepare yourself, comrades! We're too few! We cannot stay here! They will overwhelm us! Stay where you are! We will hold this position until help arrives! The aid station in
All right, I'll
South
take
Street
this.
is counting on us to stop the fascists!
Oh, the ADS is
Hold
quick.
the line,
Looking for more ammo for this thing. I want to keep this gun.
Cover me! I'm reloading!
Find some cover! Better you than me, fascist! One grenade coming up! Damn those fascists! They barricaded themselves on the upper floors!
Shouldn't we ask them to surrender, comrade?
I'll ask them when I blow them to hell! Get the explosives up here now!
Right away, Comrade Lieutenant. We need engineers up here! Get the explosives! I've got some TNT! I'll get started over here! Vasily, get some explosives from the engineers and plant them where they will do some good. Here you go, Comrade. Set these charges on the main support. Quickly!
Sergei, follow me!
Man am Boden! The charges are set! Get to a safe distance!
Auf die sowjetischen Bastarde fahren!
It's about to blow! They cleared the building! Move it! Run! Let's go! Let's go! Пошли, ребята, пошли!
Later.
That's how you negotiate with fascist comrades!
Stalingrad, 1942. German forces, having
sounds
reduced
like
the
we're gonna be
city to
playing
rubble
the
in a massive aerial bombardment,
British
meet with
campaign
heavy
now.
resistance as the Soviet Red
British.
Army throws its entire force into the defense of Stalingrad. In the chaos of constant warfare, battle lines have dissolved. The ruins of the city have been divided up into hard points surrounded by no man's land. The German tactical advantage of the mechanized blitzkrieg and its coordinated infantry and tank attacks is rendered useless in the concentrated street fighting. Threatened with execution if they retreat, the Soviet troops have no choice but to push forward into the bloodbath.
You better eat all your broccoli or you're not gonna have any dessert. December 8th, 1942, 12:10 hours, Stalingrad, snowing, -30. It just keeps getting colder. Now it's -30 degrees Celsius. We have lost contact with our comrades in the People's Dormitory Outpost. Most likely the field telephone wire has been severed by shrapnel from the constant shelling on both sides. This happens all the time. Our comrades at the dormitory fixed it yesterday, so today is our turn. Starting to wish we had a radio.
Vasily, take second squad and repair the field phone wire. I'll clear these buildings with first squad and meet you on the other side. Go!
Like going down to the basement to check the water heat is still lit. Check the pilot.
It's an MJ-42! By that pile of rubble!
You gotta smoke it and then flank. We got. Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah, let's go. Any more ammo?
On me! Machine gun MJ-42! On the far side of the smash wall! Unsere linke Hand!
Okay. Oh my. None of those hit him, of course. Come on.
Sergei, weiter Cover! German troops! On the wall! Kill those fascists!
Right here. Oh, reload!
Enemy down! Enemy infantry! Behind the sandbags!
Pretty fun, the semi-auto. This is called SVT 40. SVT Raptor.
Got him! Fascisten! Near the truck! Open fire! Okay, I am with you! Enemy infantry! Near the sandbags! Over to the south! Machine gun MJ-42! Over to the south! That's one less fascist to worry about!
Let's swap. I want a car 98 now. Where we at? I guess we'll use the Gever. Oh, watch out, you dingus. Oh my gosh.
Better you than me, fascist! Kommunisten! Da drüben bei den Kisten! Supply crates! Potato masher, run!
Wait, did my nade not blow up? Yeah, there we go. Eat that, dude. Look at this nice apartment here.
Das wird die Kommunisten aufwärmen! Follow me!
Aha. Ooh, what's that? Oh, a scope version.
Löscht die sowjetischen Ziele aus! Weiter feuern! Lade nach! It's an MG-42!
Not anymore. Wait, what the?
Einer erwischt!
We're reading you loud and clear, Cobra Kozlov. Well done. Wait. Hold on a moment. Ребята, они прорвались там! Да! Немцы прорвались! Panzer spotted approaching your sector! Hunt those bastards down! Good luck! Out!
Got him! One grenadier coming up! Er braucht Hilfe, er wurde getroffen! Alexander! Find some cover! Das war so einfach! Das wird die Kommunisten aufwärmen! Mann am Boden! Los geht's! Enemy down!
No, no. Blow up, blow up. There we go.
I will be right behind you, Tavares. It's the Germans! It is a flank pick! East of our position! Schäfer, in Deckung! Enemy infantry! By the low wall! Over to the south! The low wall! Over to the south! Attention! Take cover!
One more tank, right?
Killed him! The Germans! Pass the low wall! Cut them down! Germans! By the low wall! Over to the south! Look out! Enemy grenade!
Right until it blows up.
Kill the fascisti! Show them no mercy! Warrior,
Comrades, this way! We're needed at the train yard. Let's go!
better you than me, fascist!
Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's take a break for a moment and sit for an hour and a half. Whew. When we come back, we'll play some more. I don't know if we're gonna play another franchise tonight. We might either just end it with playing some COD, Modern Warfare, or playing some Skyrim, just taking it chill. Okay, we'll see. And maybe we'll do no cam. I don't know. Kind of late. Won't take it chill. But we'll find out. Alright, let's just take a break real quick and be right back. I was like, it's like have a kiss. Like. It's like not even. All right, we back. We back. All right. Well, we started the Call of Duty 2 playthrough. Let's see. Should we move on to playing some Modern Warfare? I say let's move on to playing something I enjoy. Do your best. Best is the best for you. Oh, you know what? Let's do a mission of StarCraft. StarCraft. Imagination. StarCraft came out in '98, huh? Interesting. Here we go. StarCraft. Trump card, okay.
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mengsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy.
Ooh,
I'm saying
plot twist.
we're all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Core Hall with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Go ahead and start.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your orders, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
What now? Thinking the same thing. I gotcha.
Report for duty.
Bring the PSI meter to the enemy base. Kerrigan must survive. Okay.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. Thinking the same thing.
Base is under attack.
I'm ready.
We gotta bring it here, huh?
I'm waiting on you.
Stephanie Weber, hey! What are you playing? I'm playing StarCraft.
I'm ready.
Your forces are under attack.
What now? I gotcha.
I was gonna play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare if you wanted to play with me later.
Thinking the same thing. I gotcha.
Some multiplayer and round war.
Base is under attack.
I'm waiting on you. It'd be a pleasure.
Yes, sir?
Base is under attack.
Oh wow, it's so old. Yes, it is, huh?
Base is under attack.
I'm ready.
SCV good to go, sir.
I don't have the computer set up yet. No. We're gonna play the It's Time to Fold the Laundry game. We're waiting for our guest to come in. Okay, okay, cool, cool.
Report for duty.
Important for duty.
Base is under attack.
Whoops, 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 whoopsie daisy, whoopsie daisy. Hold on now. Wait, hold on now, hold on now.
Base is under attack.
I haven't heard the soundtrack in forever. You want me to pull you guys into streaming TOS? I'm not sure if you'll come in on stream. We'll have to test it out, but if you guys want to come into streaming TOS, let me know. Boom, boom. See you, dude. Sure thing. StarCraft Remastered's going for $749. Oh yeah, I got the StarCraft Remastered bundle. So it's the remaster and the cartoon. The cartoon one seems pretty interesting. I haven't played it yet, but basically it's like all the models are swapped out for this like cute cartoon. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Hello?
There we go.
I don't know if I
Base is under attack.
It just
It's under attack.
Whoa.
Coming in all choppy. He's probably talking to his stream.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I thought you were like talking it up, and I was like, I can't hear you.
No, nothing yet.
You go silent every time our our stream of you goes
down.
goes down.
Yeah. We got no computer yet, man.
Nothing yet, huh?
I know. I've been dying to.
Yeah. What does a fox say?
What was the song you kept singing?
Who is this love?
You already forgot it. Well, oh.
Base is under
Hold on a
attack.
second.
What? What happened?
I'm ready.
Oh, hold on. Just save it first. Bam. Hold on. The game doesn't like me, alt tabbing it. So I'm waiting for you guys when you're ready to come in the TOS, and then I'll start the game because I don't want to keep alt tabbing it to pull everybody in. So, Kevin, if you hear my voice, everybody, come in soon so I can play the game because the game doesn't like me alt tabbing it. It's like it breaks. So. There we go.
There, we're back.
There.
What happened?
Doors are closed. The ship is.
Jamie, did your audio go out on your stream?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I was just watching a second ago. There's no sound.
Do you still not hear anything on stream?
No, it's all green now. It's all green. Help, it's all green.
You're glitching out on YouTube. Yeah, it's Matrix right now.
Nothing,
Poor
huh?
Jamie.
Okay.
Hey, I'll send a pic.